It is July the 29th, 2011. It is 6 o'clock in the evening. It is a classic hot summer day in southeast North Carolina. It topped out at 98, I think, today, and it's still 96 degrees out here, so it's a hot one, hence the sweat. I'm going to do some testing today. This is a new prototype rod, new Cast Pro Series rod. It's not labeled. It is a new rod though that I've been working on R&D and developing, and this is the final prototype, and I think I'm gonna go with it. It's an 11-foot rod. I'm on the bubble right now with the rating, but I think it's going to be a 3 to 6 ounce rod. It actually will handle a little more than that, but I think that's going to be a good comfort zone for it. 3 to 6 ounces. It's parabolic, tip over butt design. You can see that there's a ferrule joint tip over butt, and I'm pretty excited about it. I think that it's going to be a great mid-range surf rod that'll do a lot of things very well. I'm going to start out throwing lighter weights. I'm going to start out with 100 grams, which is about 3.75, so it's at the lower end of the rating. And I'm going to step up until I'm throwing the full 6, and heck, I might even put 7 on there to see what she does. Anyway, 100 gram sinker, 3.75 ounces, Cast Pro Series prototype, 11-foot rod. And on this rod is an Achios 656 CTM bone stock. I really like the reel. So we're going to see what she'll do. I just couldn't be happier with the performance of the Cast Pro Series 11-foot 3 to 6 prototype with 6 ounces. The performance continued to go up. That last cast I threw with the 175 gram sinker, which is just a shade over 6 ounces, carried 501.5 feet, which is up 10 feet from what I threw with the 150, which surprises me. I thought this rod would top out about 4 ounces, but it likes actually 6 so far, the best. I'm taking it a step further. I'm putting on the heavy load, 7 ounce pyramid sinker. This is one of my drum fishing sinkers, and we're going to see what she'll do. 7 ounces on the Cast Pro 11-foot 3 to 6 ounce prototype, and a Hatter's cast. This is more than I'm probably going to rate this rod for, and more than most fishermen are going to want to cast on this rod. But I want to push it. I want to push it to the limit. I want to see what it's going to do, and see if she'll handle 7 ounces. It may end up being a very multi-purpose rod, maybe even some light old man heaver duty. Okay, let's see what she does. 7 ounces did pretty good. It was 431 feet. Decent. There was definitely a performance drop-off between 6 ounces and 7. Okay, told you I was going to push it, so I'm going to push it. On every one of the rods that I've ever had manufactured, I have done an overload test. I have put significantly more weight on there than they're rated and tried to break it just to see. I need to know myself whether the rods are going to hold up to the rigors that fishermen are going to put them through or not. So let me preface this by saying, don't try this at home. I'm not advocating it. Don't want you to do it with my rods. Please stay within the weight rating when you fish them. But I'm putting the real heavy load on here. This is 8 ounces. And I'm going to throw a Hatter's cast with it. I'm going to hit it hard and see what she'll do. Normally I don't have the cameras rolling for this just in case, but I have confidence in this rod. Cast Pro, 11 foot, 3 to 6 prototype, Hatter's cast, throwing 8 ounces. Half a pound of lead. It's going to kind of wrap this testing up for the Cast Pro Series prototype 11 foot 3 to 6 ounce rod. I'm very, very pleased. I was expecting this rod, I was expecting it to be a good performer because honestly they all have been and are so far. Put a lot of time and a lot of effort into this particular rod. I think it's going to fill a nice niche at 11 feet. I think it's going to be very much multi-purpose. I'm very, very happy with the range of performance. 3 ounces up to 6 was a continuous step up in performance. And I mean, starting out at in the 440s with 3 ounces up to 502 feet or so with the 6 ounce sinker. I even put a 7 and then an 8 on it. The 7 ounce was 440, I think, and then the 3 or the 8 ounce sinker through 370 feet. So even 8 ounces, a half a pound of lead, it carried very, very well with this rod. It didn't flinch. It didn't feel like it was on the edge of breaking, and I was happy with it. Again, don't try this at home. I don't advocate overloading rods. I don't think it's a smart thing to do. But for me, out here, I need to know. I need to know if it's going to break, and I was most pleased with the results here. So I'm going to wrap it up. I think the Cast Pro 11 foot 3 to 6 is going to be a winner, and hopefully coming to a beach near you soon.